What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Monday, January the 31st, 2022, and we're continuing on with our Red Monday, a bit of a Red Monday this morning. We have two fallen platforms. One we just spoke about, TriggerBit, which didn't last very long at all, maybe 24 hours, if that. So that's done. And then we have Introax, which is the video that we're going to do right now. We're going to talk about Introax. Had a little bit longer longer time in the game out here, but it's gone as well, and we want to make sure that everyone is notified about it so we don't invest any more money into Introax, all right? Before I get started in that, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor, obviously. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube that's showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less. And if you like this content, hit subscribe. If you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Let's get into it. All right, as you can see, this is the back office. I had an active deposit of $500. I've only earned 120 bucks. Okay, so obviously that is not a dub. Okay, whether we're talking about withdrawals from referral commissions or any of that stuff, that is not a dub. All right, one of the red flags is always that the Telegram group has shut down. So the Telegram group has shut down for both TriggerBit and Introax. I'm not sure if I mentioned that for the previous platform that we just talked about that closed, but that is a red flag when the Telegram group is open and it's having people talk and sharing their batch IDs and stuff like that, and then it just no more talking, no more writing allowed, then that's how we know. So also we have an account balance here. Of course, we can try to withdraw it, but I have a feeling that it's going to go into pending or saved. So I'm going to try to take this $20 out in Bitcoin, and we'll confirm that it's going into saved by hitting account history, and as we can see, no batch ID. So Introax had a little baby run, you know what I'm saying? It was talking about let's see, it was how many days? Let's let it tally up. 7 days, 3,400 members, you know, $483,000 in, $54,000 out. Had a decent ratio, you know, a light plan, pro plan, expert plans all had over 30 days of running time to expect from it with the principal return. And that did not happen, of course. But that is the risk that we take here at BOJ. We understand that we never want to invest anything that we're not willing to lose. When we put something in this platform or these platforms, it's gone. It's shoe fly. It's gone. You can only hope that it comes back. And of course, Introax did not deliver on that, but it's okay. We move on. We find other platforms to invest in or deposit in or whatever you want to call it, and we'll continue to crank that crypto elsewhere. Introax and Trigger just missed out on the possibility of being bigger platforms because they only wanted to last less than a week. So it is what it is. You know, this ain't new. So for those of you that are having a hard time accepting something like this may not be the space for you. You know, and I'll stop sharing my screen for this one. If this feels a little bit too much, I always tell everybody there's few options you can take here. If it starts to feel like it's too much, like you're just on the losing end of things too often, if you're not getting your turns back, you've got a goal that you can't reach and different stuff like that, the hype game may not be for you. This is strictly high risk space. So it's only for the people that can handle those kind of high risks. And a part of investing anyway is the possibility of losing everything that you put in. Whether you invest in Microsoft, Apple, or you know, one of these hype sites, the possibility always exists that you can lose whatever you put in. So in some cases, this is good grooming. In other cases, you're figuring out who you are in this space. And if your risk tolerance is not that high, then maybe you should reconsider the hype game. There are plenty of other platforms out here that are not hypes that we talk about because we're always about cranking out that crypto. And we try to make it as clear about what we're doing here. Some of the platforms we have are hypes, like this one, like the TriggerPay or TriggerBit, whatever. Hypes could be here today and gone tomorrow. So I just want everybody to understand that that's the space we're playing in. You know, we do have other platforms that are not hypes that have lasted for years, months, you know, are thriving and doing very well, and we take the time to talk about those as well on this channel. But I do understand that yesterday was like a hype Sunday, boy. We had like 5 or 6 hypes that were up and we're paying and we're doing great. And they can shift very quickly, as you can see. So the posture I'm taking, of course, is I'm not tripping. Whatever I had in there, I lost it from the time that I put it in there. Okay, so scam out, whatever you want to call it. It was a personal choice that I made, and I was able to withdraw a little bit, but definitely not enough for me to declare any of the fallen platforms today winning platforms. All right, so we're going to get on with the ones that are paying now. We're going to talk about the ones that we're getting batch IDs from. We're going to also talk about the long-standing platforms that we've been a part of and are still doing their job to this day. All right, with that being said, please put your 2FA on all of the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets. Because crypto's the wild, wild west. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all, y'all. If you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be notified and updated about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace out.